say this the man that walk is nothing the counsel of the ungodly. I am out and no other than me. Them a dash I me a dash brandy. Just me is the beer, must be bambi. Bad mind jealousy a pack a ambi. How my youth suffer wrong with your dog. You say look in at yourself. You're too bad man. My youth you're too bad man.
Watch out now, no.
You're too bad man. My youth you're too bad man. Why make you see yourself? Why make you see yourself? Too bad man. My youth you're too bad man. Hey, when you bad, you must be crazy. I know me make your work this crazy. I know me make your life stay so. Your body mind and you was a little baby. When you see me on the road, you hear me. You just a tell a man say, me fi dead. Big up me family, born a enemy, born a friend in me. You're too bad man, my youth, you're too bad man. You're too bad man, my youth, you're too bad man. Why make you see yourself? Why make you see yourself? Bad man, my youth, you're too bad man. Jordan with a layup. Who want them can't catch me again. The chains are for I rap again. But them break up, we not just none of them. We are lead could have never did.
DJ Tropical, yeah man.
Catch me again.
All across the world, where you there?
Them big could have.
Tropical, look here, don't joke me. You know, say Pegasus I give you a deal, which include 4-course meal plus wine. You know, it's a Holiday Inn, you stay a Holiday Inn for less than 40,000 for 2 hours for the whole weekend.
Talk to me.
You ever know, your body deal? Me never send it to you.
No.
I never send it to you, no man. They did the interview on Hits 92. Trap away doing for Valentine's Day. You could have never just lay down. Please don't tell me see a gas studio. If you gas studio, she feel left you. If as studio you go for Valentine's Day, you will find yourself out at door in the folk home. Yeah, deal like you put around. So just in case you're broke, you can't give your wife anything for Valentine's Day. Trap in open my box of cookie. Lord. Oh Lord, look how bad mind I got killing you now. Hey. Trappy, which one of the variety? Anything you want, you get from me box of cookie. You be careful when you give man them qualifiers there, they take it serious and literal. So Trappy, which one you gonna take? Monsieur, let me see if you crave. You're using something to decide if man good or man worthless. So me go watch in my box of cookie.
Thank you.
My box of cookie. The lady there from Ocean Pearl Resort, she named Malahu.
Hi, morning.
She said I must tell you that anytime you're ready for come to Ocean Pearl Resort, she love you.
I'm ready now.
I tell her you have a Mrs. Surgeon. Be quiet. Miss Wiley. Never mind, Shanique, they look out for
Which
you.
Which one you want?
No, I say I want to test who you are in life. I'm giving you a whole box. Let me see what you take. And then I'm going to see
me not take the whole box,
man. No, me give you select. Thank you so very much, Carrie Med Group. Thank you, Alison Dexter.
All right, so I'm
My
gonna take one of these.
What you say?
I'm gonna take one of these.
No man, open it, man. You wash your hand?
Yeah, man.
No man, sanitize, man. Only for something that go on. It's soon gone though. While we watch what him take. We want to say happy birthday right about now to Shawayne Maxwell, aka Short Boss in Frankfield, Clarendon, who works at Lavender Wholesale, Frankfield, coming from the entire family, your friends, your co-worker Geraldine Brayhead. Big up yourself every time, Shawayne Maxwell, Short Boss. Dial up on the blessings here. Tenor Souls, Earth Strong today. Blessings and happy Earth Strong, Tenor Soul. We got Birdie Green is going out to First King, Rashiv. More love and blessings to you, my king. Love from your mom, Trisha. Love you big time. You might take long to take you up though. Trappy, I like that. I like that you take your time opening the container. That's a very good sign. Swayze morning.
I'm taking this one. Let's take that one now. We're not supposed to eat it.
So my question is, Choppy, why you took a round one and not a long one? Choppy take a round cookie and not a long cookie. Come here, why you take the round cookie and not the long cookie?
Not supposed to eat in the studio.
That's not. I never asked you that.
So
I'ma ask
the
you why
long,
you take
the
a
long
round
one I
cookie.
got take longer for
What
done.
you say?
The long one I got take longer for done.
When it long, it take longer for done. You know, I read up a mix.
I'm not
No.
I'm not eat no long
No,
nothing.
no. Shh. Oh, say it again.
Not eating no long nothing.
Oh, that cookie that you saw.
Great.
Them bad man. Mad something. All right, which one? I'm going to have Asu tell you which one. Asu show you. Asu tell you. And we're going to share it, you know. We're going to share it. We're going to walk up and down in here and share it. You know, serious. What you say?
We're not share today.
So you choke.
We're not share today. We're not share today. Today's a very busy day. Too much money.
Choppy, we're going to share. All right.
Yo, crew. Johnny, you don't feel like you want to give a gun. She was sure to talk about tonight. You know what this is? Every day she get a gun at him. Every day she get a gun at him. He not tight. Panting, and I tell me say she a learn to ride bum ready. She not cook again, she not fry chicken. She not fry rice, not fry dumpling. But right now she tell me say bad timing because she paying up last night. Yo, crew. Johnny, you don't feel like you wanna give a gun. I mean, she was sure to talk about tonight. You know this. Every day she get a gun at him. Every day she get a gun at him. He not tight. Panting, and I tell me say she a learn to ride. She not cook again, she not fry chicken. She not fry rice, not fry dumpling. But I know she tell me say bad timing because she paying up last night after she come. Jim. She said she love Jim.
Watch out now.
Jim. She said she like Jim. Now stop no Jim.
Watch out now.
Paying up last night after she come. Me never know say I saw she brawling. Think of it, you know me name pretty it.
Early in the morning.
She make me talk her off of him. She say that him a look neck, she got sweat. Do all with sweetheart, she all bring it back.
Early in the morning.
Stand now, she get vexed, and I tell me say she never do what you want. Jim.
What do I hear me?
She love Jim.
What do I hear me?
Jim. I when the question now, she get vexed, and I tell me say she never do what you want. From what the bumper get big. Say to myself, I must chicken big. Say to her, she laugh out her fill. And I tell me, say, I when me feel that she can't at him. She said, I know man, I know you know bunting. Jimmy's not a person, Jimmy's a building. This is just a misunderstanding. Everybody be a go for the exercise. Jim. She said she love Jim. She love go at Jim. She said she like Jim. Now stop go Jim.
That's so like me.
Exercise.
Now stop go Jim.
If I lick big,
Morning.
people's not in a
Who named Jim? You know me have a brother named Jim. You know me have a brother named Jim, right? Okay, because I said.
Stop trying for lick big.
You got to my brother named Jim.
Oof.
Morning, Jimmy.
People's not in One stop try for lick me off. Never sister you a move too fast. Stop in the bar by the sweats and a floss. Sanitary cup in a just glass. You gonna pass and a sit. Them a say them want on me.
What do I hear me?
Style so sick on no feel Red Cross. Louis VTs and me Levi's class. This is your true vulgar with eyeglass. Man a war for your body miles for the life loss. Right on the door and the bypass. And you just stop a toll out you a fly pass. Can't stand at the forecast. Take for your boy, girl, bigger than fast. Come in on me classroom, at the S class. Why not like the wind that you never exhaust? Pound of rice and pound of chicken. Pound of rice and pound of chicken. Pound of rice and pound of chicken. Yeah, I'm eating that, yeah, I'm eating, yeah, I'm eating that. Love the dumpling, love the dumpling, love the dumpling with the chicken. Love the dumpling with the chicken. Love the dumpling with the chicken. Love the white rice with the chicken. Love the bread back with.
Rashawn, good morning to Rashawn Robinson. Tiki. Tiki.
My girls are but
We love tiki.
drink up Yannick, she said bring up. I'll bring a phone. Pick me up.
It's funny me if you do a song about tiki. That place nice.
Man, a circle.
Debbie singing Love Your Way, Rashawn Robinson.
Start with the
Keo classes.
teacher.
Make more blessing.
Dan tapping up on the Cub Scout. Real soldier a cause and
We got a beautiful daughter, Janaya Henry from Sharon Gray.
100,000.
Auntie Angel, uncles Marlon, cousin Gabby, all the friends and families in St. Dick and St. Anne.
The road him a play music where everybody care about. Everybody got a red cup of
Janaya.
pound of rice and pound of chicken.
Hey,
Pound of rice and pound of
blessings, Aya.
pound of rice
Janaya.
chicken.
Love you, Janaya Henry.
Pound of chicken.
Big up to Ray Harrison.
Rice and pound of chicken.
Pound of rice and pound of chicken. He locked something.
Pound of rice and pound of
Trap it, that locked something.
pound of chicken.
Sauce of rice and chicken, yeah. Wait, lock.
Vegetable?
Yeah, man. I feel vegetables, not that, man.
Pound of rice and
Tomatoes.
pound
Tomato.
of chicken.
Lettuce.
Pound of chicken.
We call it salad.
Rice and pound of chicken. Pound of rice and pound of chicken.
Antoinette, see what we mean by one to the left, the way there. I know you're mad. Live on Jenny Energizer, YouTube, live right here on FB, live on East 92. What you mean by one to the live? Roy Nush. All right, thank you. We're gonna give you a cup of laughter. Then we're talking sex and COVID testing. I'm gonna write an article on that. If somebody write a note, I might hide it in teeth. Because you can now swab. There can be an anal swab for COVID test. I'll drop you a look up. Anal test versus the nasal test. Which one do you think we're gonna prefer? I'm gonna make sure we get that going at 8 o'clock right here on the 92. If you're forced to do the COVID test, you may have to do the COVID test. Them have an anal test and them have, of course, the nasal test. We go all the way back, and people tell you that they hate that nasal test.
Word of mouth.
We're gonna see how culture affects even COVID tests. Stand by for that. Right about now, couple of laughter. Choppy. It's easy. It's easy. The new lotto company.
Yeah, it's easy.
Them have 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice the 5 game them?
One
Anybody listen to the 5 game them?
One drop,
You have 1 drop.
a trick,
Them have 5 draws. You have hat trick, yes.
you have 4 play.
You have 4 play. What the next 2?
And them have a lottery.
So you don't know the
No.
next 2. I don't know what they remember.
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite of the 5 names? I will play it later. And then you tell me. I mean, you remember 1 drop and 4 plays. So you stay stand by for your couple laughter. It's
A
easy,
trick.
we like it, you know, easy. A trick, yeah. Cricket. That's a cricket.
Let me know.
That's a cricket.
Yeah.
You know which one you prefer? Hey, that's tighty. They mix the tight. That never easy for mix. That never easy for mix. That was nice. I think I mess up that mix there. We got the mixer in, yeah. The timing, the tough. Trouble, what me give you? Yeah, take too long to look. I want to say big up and thanks to Norman Peart. It took me a little while. That's why sometimes I don't like the live, because y'all can see when we're going through all these embarrassing things behind the scenes. Yeah, it took me a little while to try to remember your name. Who sent me this joke? I think it's Norman Peart. Norman, you good? Welcome to the 92 as always, Norman. We're Norman Peart. Norman Peart are one of those who impact Usain Bolt's life. Remember, came from country, come town, and all these things. He's got a sense of humor that's huge. So at a concert in Ireland, good morning to the Irish, good morning to those from England who were locked in. Bono, the lead singer of this concert, he asked the audience to be quiet for a bit. And he says, then he slowly, after he told him to be quiet, he slowly starts clapping his hands. And holding the audience in total silence, he says in the microphone, you got to hear this part. He says in the microphone, I want you to think about something. Every time I clap my hands, a child in Africa dies. And the crowd go, ooh. And then a Jamaican at the front say, then idiot, stop clap your what's it hand. There is no nation like Jamaica. None at all. It not have to take a yard if you bust out to the line in the middle of something very serious. Eh, Trappy?
Sure.
Stop clap your what's it hand. Because that's a cause pick them for them. No, remember me tell you, only a yardie. Now my Peart, where you get this? It's sell off though. Very, very intense moment. It just certainly creates a life to think. A life is like that though. You get the two sides, yin and the yang. Good morning to you. May you find your yin in your yang or your yang in your yin. I make sure we do as much good as we can. That's also the message in there as well. Here. Who you helped recently? Money!
Black gold and
Trappy, guess where I'm going on Valentine's Day?
on the exchange wife
I'm gonna spend Valentine's with a group of disabled.
in a
Yeah, that's. I'm just looking forward to that level. I'm gonna go live as well on Valentine's Day with that level.
I am a drummer.
Holy things about span that's up there. So big up to you, this I would say. We're not clap no hand today, no.
I'm a Jamaican. I am a drummer.
Welcome to Yard. Fights 92. We're not clap no hand. I want me to see people live. Good morning.
Gold and
So join the hands there. I said join the hearts there.
feel Canada when me got on. Who no in a bus hard. Then I must Louis Vuitton. Me never ever dirty because I know so me bad. Every girl love how me go on. Me ever clean out. Every day. I grade in a mouth. Every day. Me just fire can speak, them need from the feet. Look, you see that a great color steer and up. Drinking millies and every day. Fishes up is a part of the culture. Every cash, roll up the foot and from me head, me leave me heart. Put shades up on my face, because Jamaica sound hard. Dance and reggae music, how we there. Everybody love the vibes and the accent how we chant. But me a Stevie Wonder, me no see nothing to chat. Me no throw stone behind me, I don't know me that. Cause when me go a foreign barrel, I have to come back and shake. Every day. Cause we are lead the way. Every day. Party and keep 7 days a week. We step out never need. We say team no sleep. Drinking millies and every day.
Right here, me.
Straight and narrow now, we never leave. I don't change of my side if it's you. Word of prayer lead out the regime. Jelly water is for keep me a clean. Real Jamaican, so you know when it means.
Next up, Trappy.
We need more.
Shop.
Straight and narrow, no, we never lean, no. I don't change your price, I did the deal. Word of prayer, lead out the regime, and jelly water for keep me a clean, real Jamaican son, you rolling in me, yeah. Real Jamaican son, you rolling in
Right here, me.
me, yeah. Real Jamaican son, you rolling in me.
Early in the morning.
And I was certain thing for the team, yeah. Pure pleasure make me woman and scream. Engine for your busty, so tell them so we moving, yeah we moving. Joe, the biggest so me no scared, right now moving, yeah we moving. So tell Goliath beware, tell him so we moving, the more we moving. So make up we minds up prepare, yes the more we moving, moving.
Right here, me.
Moving up. Real man not see it, no one no we get. Hustle and feel we are no we get. Hustle
Tomorrow for that, for sure. Swizzy, you got jokes.
Get ready now, we're moving. Yeah, we're moving. Almighty pick this up in the fair. You know, see we moving. Yeah, we're
Street smart, now sell out, you know, we got the system and breeze, man. See every ghetto youth in the streets, I want to see lion paw. Out there, lion paw, we use them in the streets, we're more sharp, just like lion paw. For the youth of De La Vega, we're free good behavior, and we'll let down in the town. For you, them up a rock fortress, solid like a rock stone, stand firm like we've seen at the ground. For you, them down a standpipe in the streets like a stoplight, now stop till food in at the zone.
Well, Latino, don't
Your everyday immunity booster. The time by Jamaica Mountain Peak Ginger Turmeric Teas is
8 o'clock, and I'm loving how it is going because trapping make me a sweat all over. I like it. Go on again, no?
I believe them a wise and street smart. Now sell out, you know, we got beat the system and breeze, man. See every ghetto youth in the streets, I want to see lion paw. Out there, lion paw. Out there, we use them in the streets, we're more sharp, just like lion paw. For the youth of De La Vega, we're free good behavior, and I want it down in the town. For you, them up a rock fortress, solid like a rock stone, stand firm like we've seen at the ground. For you, them down a standpipe in the streets like a stoplight, now stop till food in the zone. For the one them run a TV, juggle CD, DVD. For the ones well loud, bounce down a town, and no say chronics in the eardrum. Get up, turn up and jump, get on youth, don't have no fear, cause I don't make we overcome. Still they get to use beware, cause I'm still up because them dumb. Select a beg you wheel it again. They use them with wise and she's fun. Now sell out, you know, we got beat the system and breeze, man. Be every ghetto youth.
Right here, me.
Cause as we well, push a float out of Minas. Give praise me some culture, ringing load out of the box. Pagan alone a ball, I say how early fire hot. Them know me no mix up with corruption, and that's why me go relax. Ready for the race, ready up and make it black. That give you a foot, and me can pick up a me nuts. I have collapse, I screen and go red with the black. He tell the youths go down the gun and stop from fire shot. Babylon not like that. Blast the hypocrites, them like when the youths are kill and I drink the rum and I smoke the crack. No demons that take them over, them a commit some dirty acts. That's why find out the Babylon we only pray that hard. God and lion, heaven go be a rebel in the earth. Broken every vampire I mash up every day. Unity and strength, division now go work. Hey, just I see and hear them say, well, come ever burning flame. Well, come ever burning flame. Well, come ever burning flame. And when me step in at the place, them say, well, come ever burning flame. Well, come ever burning flame. Well,
come ever burning flame. When me stepping at the place, them say, get the room, me keep the fire blazing, not a never burning, get the wicked burning. Just the put them in the licky craving, so the girls will kiss the fire, cause the fire blazing. Stop running, but we rolling in a the vista, you me got the highest smoking now. We got the move from a current and them a ring. Me start a fire, but we burning. Set the fire, keep burning, the milk and running, but there be nowhere to go. We set the fire, keep burning, just keep standing. Babylon, you burning now. The people them say, hey, well, come ever burning flame. Well, come ever burning flame. Well, come ever burning flame.
Tropical.
Reaching out to one another, give riches to each other, man.
This morning we're talking anal or nasal. Happy birthday right here to Jade Royal inside the Archer Gleaner Group. It's Jade's birthday. I want to make sure the love of Jade Royal. Jade, big up yourself every time. Have a big Edmonds. What a way you look extra pretty for your birthday. We like it.
Now beat them with button.
And you look like a flower, girl. Keep blooming, keep blooming, keep blooming. 50 can't stop it. You look good. Have a big Edmonds. You look good. Happy birthday. Blaze it up.
Blaze it till the morning. Blaze up the fire. Blaze it till the morning. Blaze up the fire. Some of them are evil from them Christian. So one by one them a missing. Now beat them with button. Feed them the fatten in a prison. When they get just start whistling. Babylon drop on people. Them judgment double and triple. Call them out them like bicycle. When we just blaze up the fire. Blaze it till the morning. Blaze up the fire. Blaze it till the morning. Blaze up the fire. Blaze it till the morning. Blaze up the fire. Blaze up the fire, wheel up. Look on me, he's pumped up a DVD, man, nobody needs somebody beginning and the middle season, second season, somebody please. Not out of the forest, and he broke the seven seal. I cannot say he's on set to the light. But no man just blaze up the fire. Blaze it till the morning, blaze up the fire. Blaze it till the morning, blaze up the fire. Blaze it till the morning,
I hear me.
We are the future, and that is everything. Most of humanity don't even know the reason for it. We don't believe in the media, the propaganda. All the life I am promoting.
I know that's not the other station them that. We get real news.
Everything they my talk is the same of every future. The world wants a brand new day. The things all along the side. A change is coming. I close my day to wait. Listen what the youth got to say. We are the future, and with us we're taking over. We are the future, and with us we're taking over. We are the future, and with us we're taking over. We are the future, and with us we're taking over. We are the future leaders and the teachers and the lawyers. We are the presidents, the prime ministers and employers. We are investment bankers, city planners and the farmers. No longer put the bar on the police and in the farmers. And you go the majors from upon us. The scriptures when they warn us from the longer keep the system to the farm. We are the overstanding, no matter what you call them. We are one family, some of my sisters and my brothers now. The pyramid is our heritage and still can't figure how we build it with the megaliths. Ancestral energies is still in our memories and children of prejudice, the whole world of anything. We are the future, and with us we're taking over. We are the future, and with us we're taking over.
We are the future. And with that we're taking over Ireland. We are the future. And with that we're taking
The donkey can't wheel, free champion of every scene. Cross boundaries, create history. Teaching every youth what reality. Open up the highest street, right like these. One leap for love and unity. I'm to bring creative energy. Meditate on the words of His Majesty. And every man got a giant. The words that just say is the last one shine. No one knows the price when I see your face.
The older I get.
But
Did you check on
You're
mommy,
mad.
daddy, or even grandpa or
As we come
grandma
back,
today?
so-
A
Well,
reminder
I
from the
think it's
Ministry of Labor and Social Security and the National Council for Senior
What a
Citizens
vibe!
to care for our
Lataya!
elderly persons, not
Rich
only
kid!
for today,
Hi,
but
Christine!
every
sorry,
day.
YouTube. I'm YouTube. They're confused. I'm YouTube. No, see them there. Ocean Pearl. Morning. Virginia Beach. For those on the YouTube. Who that? Herbert. Choppy say IT body and say it's a bad man.
my boss, bless up yourself.
I come if you come here, they love Trinidad too much. Something sweet you don't like Trinidad. Choppy never supposed to get married. Yes. We notice that we know you're about marriage again, Indian. We are watch you from you go down to Trinidad and find a
Shake it
pretty
and
Indian girl.
spells of love this Valentine's from
Yeah,
Ticket
what's
Shake.
Indian?
Download the Mind
What's my
Yourself
Indian
app
toilet?
and Shake to collect the
So they got
letters
send us smoothies.
LOVE to win
Bad
cash and
Indian.
other amazing prizes.
They got bad.
including an
Indian won't go with the
exquisite
wedding.
diamond ring, a
Tropical
weekly
get
getaway
invitation.
at a luxury resort. Dinners for two.
Then that
plus
means that something
free data
start,
and
you have
credit
to
for
do it?
you and your boo.
Indian
Get
won't
to
go with the
shaking
wedding.
and spelling in the
Hi,
Mind
Mabel.
Yourself app today. Offer
When I
ends
load up
every
Indian boy, you go
27.
see Indian like get uncomfortable like big old thing too in the ground. All right, Indian. So when they come back, we're talking about it. We're going to talk about it. It's easy. Can you not tell me which game you prefer? See the commercial there. So as we talk about that, then we don't talk about that, and then we don't talk about the anal or nasal. What you say, anal or nasal?
Now until February 20th, connecting the dots in 30 years. Subject to official rules. Visit
Tell me the
gkmsonline.com
right
for more
answer.
info. Authorized and protected with the agreement of any media law exact.
Yeah, the teachers them not say me need to write. Me like talk. Me's oral. Me's an oral girl. Me prefer for talk than write. The right.
Is going your way with 5 new games.
Feel it up.
Times a day you can play. One drop that is the easy one mark here. That is the 3
But what that one not talking?
Yes, it's 4 play.
I won't come up with that. That China? I want it. Russia or China? The anal test. Which country? China? Yeah, check it for me fast. What is China?
For all the winnings. You know, just play cricket. The winnings come every
Oh, I know
4
where
minutes.
it involved.
Right.
But it must be a background. So be ready 10 seconds.
All day the game.
China expands anal swab. See there? Saying it's more accurate. Say bottom works better. 5 seconds.
You know, say everything alright, that's just how you word it and put it.
I see him, Samuel.
Yeah? Oh, you say the bottom word better.
Of course, you want to say hi to Latoya Palmer on YouTube saying loving the music this morning. I mean, this morning, music bad every day. Dancing on my seat at work. Whoa, you can imagine that Trappy. Trappy can imagine her dancing at seat at work. Yeah. Clive Rich Kid is in the place. Hello. It's easy. Christine from Virginia Beach is in the house. Gary Blake, go big up yourself every time. Like your color. Thank you. No, yeah. Well, every time when you tell me something like me, the earpiece I'm put in, I'm afraid to change it, you know, it look like it's at work. Andrea Black, big up yourself. Paula Easton on YouTube. Good morning to you. Hello. Trappy, you're talking now? Or am I talking?
You're talking now?
Am I talking? Trappy, which one of the easiest you give me like? Them have 4-play, quickie, one drop, hat trick. We miss one, a 5 game. 5 draws. Them don't call it game. Them say 5 draws. Which one you prefer?
4 play.
4-play.
Yeah, man.
We like one drop. Everybody.
Mickey and one drop, so.
No trap is on that. You do some things in here. Look
No.
like one drop.
It's other news.
True. I don't lie. I just talk. Now we're talking about the COVID test. Let me make sure I read this for you, though. China expands anal swab coronavirus test, saying it's more accurate. Do y'all see that? That's right. Months-long lockdowns, entire city population herded through streets of mandatory testing. The people of China could be forgiven for thinking they had seen it all during the coronavirus pandemic. The point, though, is that there's a anal test. It's said to be more accurate. So you know the nasal test. Have you ever been tested? Okay, so we need to talk to. Perhaps I should do that. I'm going to link you with somebody who has done the test. Because the present test, I think there's something that they push all the way up into your nose. In the nasal passage. And some people say they feel like it'll touch their brain. I'm going to have somebody talk about that. No, so we can discuss that. And then you tell me, if you were to do the COVID test, which one you prefer? Nasal or anal? 920-2053, 920-6441. We're taking, of course, the votes on Jenny Energizer YouTube page. So make sure you send that. Send it right there, Paul. I'm watching you right here on the live, Jenny FB. Jenny FB, and of course, WhatsApp it to 878-0120. Text it to 285-4488. What did I get? 285-4481. Sounds like you're dropping. Y'all need to write it back down. Somebody tore it down. 285-4489. Drop it with the text line. You want to do the paper? Yeah, that number there. We want to know which you prefer, anal or nasal. Drop it on the text line. No. 285-4489.
Yes.
Okay. But that's about remembering.
285-HITZ. Remember.
Oh, but we're not going to have the time for much of that. You need to leave it in here. How which cross is steering?
4489.
Write it on the WhatsApp. Do that, baby. Write it on the name. 285-44. You're right. Let's put text. Yeah. So we don't forget. Behind the scenes again. Don't tell anybody. Why is it so hot? Who am I gonna call now? I'm gonna Bluetooth. Tropical mix, please. Robert Ferguson, darling. Robert Ferguson. Your time 8:15. Yeah, I'm finding somebody who did the test. I'm coming.
Like, you know, somebody did the test.
What do you mean? I'll in here, them do it.
Alright.
But them not gonna want one. You have done the test? Come talk to me now. Oh, okay. That's something I can't see. I'm looking at the period every year.
Strike force, yeah. Oh, no, you hear me? Strike force, yeah. Little bit of money, yeah. Little bit of money, yeah. Yeah, little bit of money, yeah. Little bit. Yo, shut your mouth with your little bit of money. Shut up. Life is sweet, let me dip it in a honey. Trick a girl with a brother car and a brother money. When she meet him, she love him, cause that's a bigger money. Someone start hype with them, make a piece of money. One real Jamaican, that's a strip of money. Give my woman beer money, like go back to bitter money. When they go to see me party, have your liquor money.
Bad man, they drink off a man table.
But see, I saw them thing unstable. Orange juice in them girl label. Broke pocket money, carry that. Oh, you hear me? Move on yourself with your little bit of money. Keep on your mouth with your little bit. Early in the morning. Yo, hold on with your little bit of money. Go over there so with your little bit of money. Strike force, yeah. Strike force, yeah. Strike force, yeah. Strike force. Oh, no, you hear me? Yeah. Little bit of money, yeah. Little bit of money, yeah. Yeah, little bit of money, yeah.
I like the dance for it.
Little bit.
Yo, shut your mouth with your little bit of money. Shut up. Life is sweet, let me dip it in a honey. Chick a girl with your brother girl.
Hello,
And
Eddie,
the
because
money
cute.
when she meet him, she love him, cause that's a bigger money. Someone start hype with them make a piece of money. 1 million Jamaican, that's a strip of money. Give a woman beer money, like a bag you with her money. When they go to see me party, have your liquor money.
Bad man no drink off a man table.
But see ya, I saw them thing unstable. Ha, orange juice in them girl label. Block pocket wanna carry that.
You know, hear me?
Boy, move and yes, with your little bit of money. Keep on your mouth with your little bit of money. Yo, hold on with your little bit of money. Go over there so with your little bit of money. I'm not got the money now, I'm not funny money. Look at me, got the money for the city. Coffee, right foods, if you know, and the little bit of money. Life is sweet and the dip it in the honey. Contract in a money. Some man gonna see you run down bigger money. Them say a easier and a quicker money, but we prefer deep up like a sister.
Technology, because just now I just Bluetooth you from my phone right on air. Isn't that so cool? It's so cool. Usually we gotta go through the operator, and now it's just I just love how seamless it is. How you feeling though, my darling? How you feeling?
I am feeling fine. I'm getting there.
Beautiful. Now this morning we're talking about anal or nasal, because you know the Chinese say they have a more accurate COVID test, which is the anal. And of course, in Jamaica, we're still doing the nasal. Which test did you do? Which one of the tests did you do? The anal or the nasal?
The nasal. I've done the nasal, and on one occasion, they also put it down my throat. Like they get some from the back of my throat along with the nasal.
Okay, you got to tell me how that works. Now, so when they're doing the nasal, what do they insert in the nostril? And what then do they swab? What do they use to swab the back of your throat? Go.
Right. They use something that looks like a very oversized Q-tip.
No, that helps me. That's nice and visible. So how was the nasal? Was it there any discomfort, or was it quick? Was it painful?
It's not painful, but it's a funny little feeling because it is inserted deep into the nasal passage, if you call it that.
The nasal. So when it went all back in the nose, in the nasal passage, was it scary for you? Was it painful? You say it wasn't painful, but was it
painful? It's a funny little sensation, and it's very quick. They go up there very quickly and extract. Whatever they need to extract. I suspect a little mucus or what have you.
Okay, and then for the throat.
Say again. For the throat, they do the same thing.
How far back do they go?
Close to your tonsil.
So do you feel like gagging? Gagging
a little bit. Yes, I did.
I hate that. So if you had a choice to do
just one time.
Yeah. If you had to do the test again and they gave you the option, now that you've described it for those of us who have never been tested, so we have people on YouTube, they're voting which test they would, if they had a choice, they would do the same thing for FB Live and the same thing for here at Hits 92, which is our text line on our WhatsApp. So we're waiting on this experience to decide which one they prefer. If you had to do it all over, now there's the anal test. Which would you opt for? The one that you did before, which is nasal, or anal? Which one will you do? You would have them swab your bottom or you...
Well, I've never done the anal test, but I feel it will be, in my mind, it is more convenient to do the nasal one. You just put up a little... Just...
You don't want nobody to swab your bottom. Just say so now. You don't want nobody else. You don't tell truth, Paul. You're not comfortable with nobody else swab your bottom.
No, I'm not comfortable with that.
All right, thank you, Pablo. Love you, Paul. We'll back up again. All right, bye-bye. Of course, there we go in terms of what the process involves. So my question to you is, which, if you had a choice, Troppy, you're going to go last with me in terms of which one of the processes, yeah? Which one of them? So the anal or the nasal? 920-2053, 920-6441. I'm watching the lines as well. I'm watching what y'all text. Ocean Pearl Resort. Malahu says nasal for sure. Which one would you do? Which one you do? Mabel says, I just did the nasal. Okay. Hi, Mabel. You okay? So call the lines on 920-2053, 920-6441. Which process would you go for? The anal or the nasal? Should you do a COVID test and you have a choice?
What do I hear me?
We got text line saying nasal. My son did the test and he said it's not disgusting as they let it sound. He said it was just uncomfortable. Not to my bottom, Jenny. It's 92. Good morning to you. Which test would you opt for if you had a choice? The anal or the nasal? Barry saying nasal. What do you say?
What's that, Jenny? Nasal straight.
Why you not do the bottom?
No.
All right, my darling. Oh, my. Am I surprised yet? Not yet. Jenny, I did the nasal. I've done the nasal 3 times already. Desireen, Lord, may the Lord make you have to do that 4 times. Make you test so much. Desireen, cough. Good morning, Desireen. Thanks for sharing. Celia says nasal, Jenny. It's 92. If you had to do the test, would you do the anal or the nasal? Which one would you do?
The nasal, Jenny.
Why not the anal? One-way traffic, you're not upon that.
Yeah, one-way traffic.
I tell you, I'm going to write an article on this. Don't tease me idea. I'm going to write it. Which one you say, anal or nasal? Hi, darling.
I'm being stupid because I did the prostate cancer.
That's right.
To my anal, so I will do my anal.
Right. Yeah. You know, okay, I was going to wait to tell you. Don't move. You got credit, baby? Let me tell you, that's exactly what I'm gonna say. First, the men who do the prostate test, the real prostate test, you can do what's the other one that y'all have for prostate test? You have 2 options. You have the anal or what is the other one? I know the feel the balls to make sure the balls are not inflamed or swollen. But there's another prostate test you do apart from the anal one. What's the other test?
I don't quite remember that one.
Yeah, they have another one. But blood. Are you a prostate if you know blood? So you can do the blood or you can do the anal. But they say the real test is the anal test if you really, really want to know what's happening. So you see why so many Jamaican men have prostate issues? Because them now want nobody go up them bottom. Yeah. We're being anal about it. So you're not like the nose business.
Nobody insert nothing in my nose. Yeah?
But you don't mind them insert anything in your, but you don't mind them insert in your bottom.
Well, yeah.
Are you gay?
To check. No, I'm not.
Okay, me just to make sure. Because I know my listeners, them not afraid to say what them be. So me just ask what makes you comfortable. But you're open to the idea of the testing that way. All right, big up yourself. You know, I would prefer the anal test. Me not like the nose business. Troppy, if them set up the anal test in Jamaica today, and then give me I would have take the anal test over the nasal. Me not like the push, the swab, something and go back the same.
Oh, you know you not like.
What you say?
Oh, you know you not like.
Because everybody say it uncomfortable.
But
Facebook say it uncomfortable.
But
two
of them.
No man, in that bottom.
No.
Feel as much discomfort as to go back in your nose.
You ever feel nothing in your head?
You ever put anything up in your nose?
You ever feel it? Yeah, of course. You ever put anything in
your man? The man says a one-way passage. You do that every day. I would
You
prefer
put
that
things in
discomfort
there.
to the nose.
You put things
So
in there.
because me that I'm so open to that's why I'm lucky, man. I don't know. You can imagine it tropical. It's an imagination.
Nose. Oligarchy.
Nose. It's a nose.
Yeah, man.
They're not doing the
But
anal test.
Unless it's this prostate.
Also, don't mind doing the anal test for the prostate, which is a better test.
Right.
But for COVID, so you know,
No, I
so
tried.
tough. So what the difference? One a prostate test and one a COVID test. Why you have a problem and do a COVID test anally? If it is you're all right with a prostate test anally, it still don't make no sense.
What do you mean?
Test.
No,
So how come you?
No.
So you're saying you could have do the prostate test anally? I mean nasally, you'd have do that too.
Of
That you're saying?
Everything was on
Oh, I see where you're going.
Of course.
I see where you're going. Give me look here. Only make and get the anal test, please. Because Jenny is one of them. I would prefer the anal COVID test. Come on,
Maybe
Mr.
the
Chin.
only
Mr.
one.
Chin, you know, stop giving things. You give it land, you give it to all West, Mr. Chin, you give it school. Mr. Chin, you've been contributing to Jamaica. Please send some of those
Mr. Chin, you in
tests.
China.
Jenny is one of those ready for the anal test. Right about now, that's it for Thursday Talk. And Barry said Jenny nasal still. Angira said, no, Jenny. What do you mean by nastiness? How would that be nasty? You see, it's somehow you may tell you you're not getting out trouble because of these things on the stadium. Ain't nothing nasty, but that is a test. Oh, I'm going to tell you a little secret. When you hit 40, you know you need to do an executive profile, right? Y'all know what an executive profile is, like an overall total checkup on your body. So that way you can find cancer cells, if your PhD, if your pH levels, if all these levels are inflated, so therefore it can tell you if something is wrong. I need to do another executive profile. So I've been doing yearly executive profile. And the worst part for me, Tropic, of the executive profile is that you got to also do a fecal test. You go say that's nasty too, but hey, guess what? You still got to test to see if you have colon cancer, if you all that. It's your body and its life. We got to stop behaving like this, or it's going to cost our health.
Yes.
I hate doing it, but it is important to do it. So yeah, for me, that's the worst part of the executive profile, the fecal test. I hate it. Which is the test of the feces and all these things. But you can't call it nastiness, you call it life. That's easy. As 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, carry that, can't give me no. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the anal test.
Game changer. It's easy like trading you way to play. Vibrant games,
Anal test? Yeah! And the COVID test?
It's easy when it's going your way with 5 new games.
Yeah, so that's great, but we have to keep PSA, not PH. PSA. Tell your well-read person I say thank you. PSA is a word. Yeah, PSA. Yeah, for you guys. PSA, so you can if you have prostate issues or not. PH is also, it's another test, no? Thank you, Lord Craig. Tell them for going me right. Thank you. So remember that interview at 8:45, so I'm going to come back. No talking. It's all jumping for 15 minutes. All yours.
You have one more? Okay, we have time.
Yo, Aki.
What going G? When the course start?
You know, say it's soon start, but you don't finish register yet.
Yeah, how come?
My mother tried to sort out the registration fee, but she short about 10 grand.
That rough. But they never the pump out on time.
What am I doing on Sunday? Valentine's Day Sunday?
Part of a grand few like me and you. We do certificate and receipt sexy.
I'm doing the disabled.
Brother, I use
Best love that.
September. And them take application from now
Yeah,
to
the
the end of March. So we
disabled.
move sometime and check it.
Half beneficiary students. If you completed secondary school in the
I
past
still
2
can't
years
find what's
and
wrong
are
with my mouth,
continuing to
man.
post-secondary studies, we have a
I've been
grant for
spending
you.
so much money.
Visit the
It's
ministry's
annoying.
webpage or PATH Facebook page or call
Hope I don't have to do another root canal. I hate that.
877-8007. PATH,
Ah,
advancing your
God, I
family,
didn't want
developing
If you
Jamaica.
And in a
if
post,
you
you
do
know
that, you
what's
can't do the nasal.
Probably play music. That talk, no long talking with you.
I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud.
Oh, Black History Month, good job.
Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Yeah, loving my race doesn't make me a racist. So on that basis, if you love your race, then congratulations, there's no need for hate. One love is amazing if reciprocated. It's so crazy how all this hatred. I couldn't control what my shade is on. I wouldn't change it now. I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change it now. In crimson ink I write, the moment may concern. If we continue to die, then we gon' let it burn. Not of shaking signs, our voices still not heard. Those written in blood are the only lessons learned.
Oh, you gotta wheel this Nesbeth. Nesbeth, you find another song. This is such a beautiful song.
I'm black and I'm proud.
For those who are just so proud of your skin color, proud of who you are, good morning. This is your song.
And I'm proud. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud.
Right, hear me?
Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Yeah, loving my race doesn't make me a racist.
Yeah, man, I love my color, warm to you.
You race them.
Look how me pretty.
No need for hate you. I love is.
Look how my skin color, whoa.
It's so.
And all of the drop them when I get and tree them I drop out and they drop and all the sore foot them I get better. I can't see them.
I'm black and I'm proud.
All scars in because I'm a lovely melanin. I'm lucky. Black and proud. What you say?
Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud.
Right, hear me?
Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud.
Early in the morning.
Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Yeah, loving my race doesn't make me a racist. So on that basis, if you love your race, then congratulations, there's no need for hate. Your love is amazing if reciprocated. It's so crazy how all this hatred. I couldn't control what my shade is and I wouldn't change it now. I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change it now. In crimson ink I write, to whom it may concern. If we continue to die, then we gon' let it burn. Tired of shaking signs, our voices still not heard. Those written in blood are the only lessons learned. Blood are the only lessons learned. Black and I'm proud and in fact I am loved and the fact is I'm chosen by God as opposed to those who oppose us. They nervously know that the moment is closer and yeah. None of our heroes are failed, those who have died are in jail. Cause we were supposed to continue the purpose and that is the reason I'm here. So stop all the politics, level up. I won't go down for equality blessing. My point is I know what my value is. Point is I know my pigment is significant.
Black eye, black skin, black skin, black things and majestic with the black king. Black eye, black skin, black skin, black things and majestic with the black king. Black eye, black hair, black skin, black things and majestic with the black king. Black eye, black hair, black skin, black things and majestic with the
black king.
Today I'll sing you a black song. You need to hear about beautiful black things. Cause most time we hear about black, we hear about black magic and black witches. Black is black book, black market, black Friday, spend out your black witches. I've never seen a doctor in black, nor seen a black beauty for no black man. But I've seen witch doctors like Cash and Molly resurrect like a real black beat. Malcolm, Marcus, Monday. When you see Walter Rodney Austin, oh you not hear about when I've been. So when the little offspring asking, tell them they never told us that black is beautiful. Never told us black is beautiful. They never told us that black is beautiful. They never told us. They never told us that black is beautiful. You a behave and a go on like you never spend 500 years on a farm. The same chain you a wear and a go on is another black life in Sierra Leone. Boy, find out Mama Earth got gold then. They find out Mama Earth black soul then. You Work hard just to get a black card, same card where you swipe right back your black hole them. Well, I see enough faces long, but this is not a racist song. This is a song for the children who was never told about where the race is from. They never hear it in their favorite songs. Everybody calm as a slave is done.
There's something I want us to take from Black History Month this year, that we must never make a mistake for the rest of our lives. You see that thing when we look at the people them that have, okay, we call the people them were light skin. We can't say light skin. We don't call them red. Call them brownings. You know we do that something, right? What them name, Trappy? We call them the Jamaican whites. We call them red. We say red people. We don't call them. We use all sorts of terms for them. We call them light skin. We call them red. We call them. I get in there. You're too bright, you know. That's how you're becoming my friend closer and closer every day, you know, friends. And then we move from calling them red, and we call them brown. We just want to make sure so we get the other terms so you know who we are talking about. Brownings, light skin. And then we go to a term, and this is the biggest lesson I want us to get for Black History Month. Then we call them high color. Don't you? Do we say the people them with the high color? Make sure this is the last time you ever refer to somebody who is lighter complexion than you as high color. It has a whole heap of very inaccurate things about it. First, it says that once there's high color, there's low color. And then the biggest irony is high color means you have more color, correct? So we kind of think that the lighter you are, then the brighter you are. I'm going to tell you something that you perhaps have never heard before, is that the lighter you are is the lesser color you have. The lighter you are, the lower your color. You're actually low color, the lighter you are. So the biggest irony is who you call high color is actually low color. And guess who is high color? You. The darker you are, the more melanin you have, which means you have higher color. So if it is you're one of those that you call the people who are light in complexion high color, make sure today is the last day you ever call them high color. Don't call them low color either. Just call them what they are, light skinned, brown skinned, but they're not high color. Because high color means you got low color. You're not talking my color. You could have right. Don't ever forget that. And please pass it on to your children so that we cut that lie. It's going to take us a generation to fix it, but they're not high color. And you're not low color. Yeah. They never told us.
La, 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 la.
Yeah, say I never told you.
Black eye, black hair, black skin, black queen, stand majestic with
Don't
you.
say that you are high
Today
color.
I'll sing you a black song. You need to hear about beautiful black things. Most time we hear about black, we hear about black magic and black witches. Black is black book, black
So stop bleach out your color if you have low color. Silly. Stop the bleaching.
Ain't a doctor in black, nor seen a black pill to cure no black people. But I've seen bush doctors like us and Molly resurrect like a real black. Malcolm, Marcus, Monday. When you see Walter, Bradley, Austin, we in the ear or Owen Austin. So when the little offspring Austin, tell them they never told us that black is beautiful. They never told us black is beautiful. They never told us that black is beautiful. They never told us. They never told us that black is beautiful.
Black History Month, all them trapping.
You a behave and a go on like you never spend 500 years on a farm. The same chain you up here and a go on is another black life in Sierra Leone. Boy, find out Mama Earth got golden. You mind out Mama Earth black soul then. Work hard just to get a black yard. Same yard where you swipe by back your black golden. Well, I see no faces long, but this is not a racist song. This is a song for the children who was never told about where the race is from. They never hear it in their favorite songs. Everybody calm as a slave is done. What I go on when the babies come? I start reading about things like Joe Guns, Black Kemet and Kush, Black Kings, Black Senate and Books. We teach about pyramids and put deep significance to the physical looks. So every word when we sing black, in my word everything black. Black, white, white, black, right, black. So don't be surprised if we say me king black, cause they never told us that black is beautiful.
Ah, that's right, like Evelyn and Radlin, Mulatto. They like the half cast, but all them awful names we have for the people them too. So good morning to those who are light skin and brown skin.
Never told us.
Bless up and big up yourself too. Hey! I want trouble, my black brother. I want trouble. Big tune, Connecticut. That's the connecting station. Big tune. Claudine, big tune. Thank you for so much for spreading it, Clive, rich kid.
What?
Claudine on board. Thanks, Clive. Welcome, Claudine.
What you want and what you will, working for your dollar bill. Sad to see the old slave mill is grinding slow but grinding still. Walking home a youth gets killed. Police free to shoot at will. Sad to see the old slave mill is grinding slow but grinding still. 9 to 5, you know the drill. Weekends are a short and thrill. Sad to see the old slave mill is grinding slow but grinding still. Come run that over till it's still. Take until they've had their fill. Sad to see the old slave mill is grinding slow but grinding. Some of us think we're too big. God the system gives us jobs, even though it's just a low paying gig. Some of us will boast and brag, and those of us who think we're smart, just because we don't have much. It's really not the case at all. It's riches that the flesh can't touch. Some of us won't respect names. Some of us won't respect laws. Some of us don't respect life, even though we worship God. And some of us won't let go faith, no matter what the price may cost. Some of us won't practice hate, because we still believe in love. What you want and what you will, working for a dollar bill. Sad to see the old slave mill is grinding slow but grinding still. Walking home a child gets killed. Neighbors free to shoot at will. Hurts to see the old slave mill is grinding slow but grinding still. 9 to 5, we know the drill. Weekend such a short-lived thrill. Sad to see the old slave mill is grinding slow but grinding still. Come run that over till it's spilled. Take until they've had their fill. Sad to see the old slave mill is grinding slow but grinding. Most of us
sound like you're all the way in Satan.
Just because
I'm on speakerphone.
if we were living as we should, less of us would be in fear. Those who are misunderstood still deserve a voice to claim. The things that are still meaningful, each and all of us the same.
Do I hear me?
Talk again. A little. So you may just have to project harder when you get on air.
Tropical and Johnny in the morning. Good.
This will be a revelation. Oh, this will be war frustration. Oh, this will be a revelation. Oh, this will be war and frustration. Talk about the problem, brothers. Don't you be afraid, no. Talk about the sisters. Don't you be so scared now. Never try to hurt you. Never tell lies on you. Hoping to take you down. Hoping to wash you down. He will glorious crown. Separate the darkness from the light. It is he who created all things. He will end it to all in one life and say, oh, this will be
Do I hear me?
a revelation. This will be war and frustration. A revelation.
Yes. The front.
Trading you play. 5
brand new game that starts today. From me to the ends that I know the way. You every year I'm saying.
It's easy when it's coming your way with 5 new games. 6 times a day you can play. One drop at the easy one bar game. A trick at the 3-bar game. And it's a 4-play at the 4-bar game. Then any day with the addition of lucky day locked up, and you can add a fireball on top of the wall for more winnings. And if you're looking to play for all day winnings, you know just play a quickie. The winnings come every 4 minutes. If you catch it right, it's easy.
Quickie
6 times a day or play all the games. You have to play.
They're smart. Instead of us, you must hear it. You must pay attention. They're so smart. That's what mom thing is like. Relatability. Good job. Whoever come up with that, tell them Genesis. Good job. Because now it's easy.
Shake it and spell it with love.
No, it's easy.
From Digicel. Download the
Miss Claudine
to collect the letters LOVE.
And I got Norman.
Prizes, including an exquisite.
Oh, wait, beloved friend. Man, you know, Missy me, I take one of mine. Trisha. Oh, all right, Trisha. Trisha, you're beloved dad.
Free data and credit for you.
I'm not taking what is not mine. I don't trouble people things.
In the My Digicel app today.
Bad DJ, Jamela, say big up to the bad DJ. Choppy. Ready, baby. No. Nice. That was. I'm definitely very excited to speak with Tamara Glaze. Is it Husey or Hussey? You're the only one in Jamaica with this name. Is it Husey?
Good morning, Jenny. It is in fact Husey.
I got A in this English class. And you're just so unique though, Tamara Glaze Husey. So your last name was already hard, and then you add harder to that. General Manager, you got the key though, Key Insurance Company. I want to thank you on behalf of Hits 92, on behalf of our afternoon show for being a part of Taxi Talk, because it connects, it reaches, and I'm so happy you have the vision to be a part of Taxi Talk. Can I just start our talk with that kind of talk?
Yeah, and it is indeed our pleasure to support Hits 92, and of course it is very important program because we all know that taxi is a part of our culture.
Yes. You see, since we have the Taxi Talk, I never noticed so much taxi man love me. I feel like if I broke down a road, I'm good. But how does Key Insurance factor in all of that though? People's insurer for economical insurance solutions. How you factor into all of that? Talk to us.
I will. So Jenny, what it is that Key Insurance, as you may not know, and some of your listeners may not know, have been around in Jamaica since 1982. In March last year, Grace Kennedy acquired majority shares in Key Insurance. And one of the vision and the mantra for us is, how do we make life affordable, insurance affordable for the ordinary Jamaican man? And so with that in mind, a part of the turnaround of this company, a part of the DNA, a part of the culture is, what can we keep on doing that will make us provide insurance solutions for the ordinary Jamaican? And so with that in mind, what we did was to restructure some of our products. And one of them has, in fact, is a PPV Protect. And what this product is about that man, that owns a vehicle or woman, and it's a taxi, whether it's their side hustle, whether it's their main breadwinner. We want to provide them with insurance that allows them to keep their vehicles on the road, protect their passengers, and not just their passengers, but also any other third party, whether it's a pedestrian or another motor vehicle owner that they may unfortunately have a collision with. And so with these factors in mind, we believe that we were poised to protect that additional protection to taxi drivers in Jamaica.
Why should I pick Key Insurance versus, and by the way, congratulations, I didn't even know that Grace Kennedy has majority share where that is concerned. Why you though over the others? Why would, as a taxi driver or just a motorist, why should I choose Key Insurance?
Okay, and that's an excellent question. Why you should choose Key Insurance is a couple of reasons. One, we provide affordable economical insurance solutions. And when I say affordable, it means that we're willing to work with you So you have a budget and you say, you know, I need to get insurance, whether you want it for short term or what it could be for 2 months, 3 months, or for the entire year. We're right here to work with you. Our service is excellent. We have locations across the island. And most importantly, one of the main reasons why people buy insurance, not just because the law requires it, but when you have a claim, it is so important to have an insurance company that is right there with you. That insurance company that's going to help you through the process, you know, whether you have third party or comprehensive coverage, we're going to work with you to have it resolved. And so that is very important because really that is when you see what you pay for come to light. Save and except when the policeman stops you and asks for your documents. It's really when you have that claim, you want to know that we're right beside you, we're helping you to get it resolved, you know, and putting you back on your feet so that you can quickly move on with your life. That is the extra reason why you should choose Key Insurance. It's about our service. Our service is designed with our insured in mind.
Here's the problem that we have with a number of insurance companies. I'm sure this is not Key Insurance. It's how long claims take to be processed. It's painfully long. I've heard taximen and busmen, it take forever and they go through the ringer. What's your process? Should they need compensation? Should something happen to them on the road? And I'm hoping that you don't strike them. I mean, how often do they need to violate for you to say, okay, we don't want to insure you anymore? Does that happen with insurance?
And every situation is unique in its own. And let me tell you why. With a claim, we always encourage our insured. We're here to help you. Talk to us early in the process. You're involved in an accident, don't wait 2-3 months to report it. Don't allow the third party to report it to us before you. Not that there's a penalty if the third party reports it to us before our insured. But what it does, when our insured speak to us and keep connected with us, we're able to guide them. We're able to quickly tell them what are the next steps, what it is that they need to do, what documentation they need to put together to share with us so that we can have the matter resolved. And yes, I have worked as a claims manager for in excess of 10 years, so I understand the concerns, but the major part of it, it's about communication. It's two-way. My insured needs to be talking to me and I need to be talking to my insured. And that is something that happens. They're involved in an accident, you know, they decide, well, you know, I don't want my premium to be increased, so I'm not going to report it to my insurance company, or I'm too busy to report it. And that delay in the communication, in the partnership, can cause an inordinate delay for the settlement of the claim. So most importantly, talk to us. Let us know what is happening so we can guide you and help you to have the process move quickly. If it is that, you know, our insured is not at fault and they talk to us, we can contact the third party insurer quickly so that they too can put their files together so that we can work as a partnership to have the matter resolved. So a lot of it has to do with the communication, whether our insured give us, you know, accurate telephone numbers, accurate address, etc. But I guarantee you that once we have your information, settling that claim is a priority for my team. It's something that I'm absolutely big on because I understand that that is when my insured sees the premium at work at the point when they have a claim and they need us.
I like you already. Why you targeting taxi men and busmen? People don't want them, the people there insure. Do you think insurance is crazy to be targeting them to say, hey, come to Key Insurance? Are you crazy to take on these high risk people? And they can be high risk. There's no doubt. I can't be hypocritical about that, you know. Why Key Insurance decide that you want the taxi men and the busmen? You don't think so? No matter over there.
That's crazy.
Yes.
You're looking at a sector of the that is.
Did you move? You sound like you're underwater now. All right, I'm gonna call her back. Seeing as we said that, then she gets disconnected. That was my last question.